Welcome back to another episode. On this episode we're going to try and fix some minor issues with the Kenny Roberts. As you can see, it has sprung a fuel leak, so we'll be checking that out. And also give the spark plug a check with let's check the spark plug color. I think it will be pretty black because it's still running the big main jet, and the lights are not working. And maybe if I could make this horn work, that would also be pretty awesome. Look at this. Came out beautiful. The inside is a bit rough still, but that doesn't matter because it's the inside. The outside looks amazing. So let's mount this up and see how it looks. Woo, there you have it. All complete. Nice. I really like it. It looks great. So I have an FS1 wiring diagram here, and number 17 is the headlight switch. So L should be power, and then either high or low connected to yellow or to green. So let's just see if I can measure continuity in that. And if I flip the switch, oh, we no longer have continuity here, but then we should have between blue and green. Yes, that's correct. So this blue should be connected to this blue, and then we have, for some reason, this headlight has a blue wire, yellow and a green, and green should be ground, and then we have low and high beam for blue and white, which is pretty odd. Perhaps I misordered this one. Maybe this is not for an FS1, but maybe for an RD. Because if you can remember, this RD has an FS1 wiring loom, because these are still available at our partner JMPB. So if you're looking for a wiring loom that is completely freshly made like this one with new connectors and everything, you can check them out at JMPB. I will put a link in the description. So this is power, and then I'm not sure which one is high and low. Let's connect blue to yellow and then green to white. Let's see if that gets us a low or high beam. And we still have to add a ground, which is pretty annoying because we only have one ground here. So we have an extra ground wire here connected to the other ground. Let's just plug this in and try to fire up the bike and see what we should get a front light now. Nope. Let's start measuring. Blue should have power. Let's just plug this one. Ah, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, we have power now. Oh. We have power now. So this is a bad ground. Go figure. Ah, yes, I see, because the bike is no longer shutting off. Oh, fuck! So we have a bad ground here. Let's see if we can maybe snake an extra ground back to the frame and connect it back there, because I think because this part has been painted completely, we might have a bad connection here. You have this extra black wire here that goes nicely underneath the tank with the original wiring loom all the way down where the battery box or where the battery should be, all the way to here. I'm going to connect it to the engine with this engine mounting bolt here, and here I'm just going to connect it with the other grounds so that I don't have to redo these, and then I have a good ground point here. So let's just chop it and strip it all nice and snug, and then just connect it back up. That should give us a good grounding point. That is one of the disadvantages that you get when repainting a whole bike, like frame and other parts. It's possible to lose grounding points, because from the factory they know they leave some spots open to ensure a good ground connection, but usually when restoring this we don't know these spots, and they just get painted and they lose connection. So if everything is correct now, I should have a continuity between this bolt and the engine, which I don't. What? Oh, I'm measuring voltage. That's stupid. Yes, perfect. So we have one here on the bolt and the other one on the engine block. Perfect. So let's see. We have light. Not sure which one is which, but we have light. Let's check the back. No light at the back. So this brown wire goes to the rear light. If I connect this brown with this blue, we should have a rear light. So let's just do that. So I made a little jumper here between blue and brown. Still have to connect this one. Hey! We got lights! Awesome. These are definitely going to burn out. Oh yeah, these are definitely going out. They're way too weak. So as you can see, give it a little bit of revs, and they were already going really bright. So I think these will be too weak. So let's see what's actually in here. 15 watts, that's actually a lot. Let's see if we have something else laying around. Front one is a 15 watt light, which is actually pretty big, and because of the collar to fit the front housing, I don't have those in spare, apparently. This says it should be a 6-volt 5 watt, but I might upgrade to a bit bigger. This doesn't even say any wattage. Nothing. Let's just see if we can find spares with a bigger wattage so that it drops the current. So I've just swapped these over for 7.5 watt. Let's see what that gets us. Will still burn out. Let's see if we can measure voltages, what kind of voltages that we get. 2.5 volts. Actually going way past 6 volt. Now I will be running without lights, but I will be ordering a battery that should help stabilize the voltages, because right now if I'm giving it half throttle, I'm getting over 6 volts, and these bulbs will not last long. So we'll be running it without. I'm just riding in daytime anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to order a battery from our friends at JMPB, and I'm going to see if that helps it. I was also mentioning figuring out the horn, but that would be impossible because I don't have a horn on this bike. I forgot. I've installed it on the black one, not on this one. So I will be ordering a horn as well and figuring that out later. So for now, let's just remount this up and continue with the next thing. So before I take the carb off, I just wanted to remove the fuel line, and I noticed this. The fuel filter is completely full of fuel, even though the fuel petcock is closed, which is strange for starters. And also I think the issue will be the float needle, or the needle height of the carb. That's why I think it keeps asking for fuel, because the needle doesn't close up the hole. So let's take it off and inspect. Check it out, it's already so dirty. Only 200 and something kilometers. It's already pretty dirty because of all the fuel dumping. So let's take it apart and throw it in the ultrasonic cleaner just for good measure and measure things up. While we're here, let's change the jets. Currently we're running a 125 jet, and I think we will be going for a 110. Let's see where that gets us. So it's actually the next day because I ran out of time to mount the carb, and I wanted to mount it today, but more fuel is leaking out and the fuel hose is completely soaked. So I guess my fuel petcock doesn't seal. So I haven't ordered any parts yet. I guess another fuel petcock will be added to the list. So we're back from a small little test drive. It's definitely getting better by reducing the jet size. So I will continue tuning this bike, changing jets, doing plug chops, but I don't think I will film them. I don't think anybody will watch me change jets 1500 times. So I'll just keep going at it and I'll keep you posted. So I will be ordering a battery and a new fuel petcock from our friends at JMPB, and I will make an update right after that. So thank you very much for watching. This will be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like and consider subscribing, and see you in the next one. Bye.